10 signs you don't have a creative brain. Many people are told they have a creative brain, but in reality it is extremely difficult to know if you truly do. One way to determine whether or not you actually have a creative brain is by assessing yourself. If you are aware of some of the signs that indicate that your brain doesn't function as most people's do, then it may be time for an evaluation. The 10 signs you don't have a creative brain. Number 1. You're an introvert. If you prefer being around a few close friends to large groups of people, or have a hard time talking with strangers, then this could be a sign that you don't have a creative brain. I've spoken to countless individuals who believe they are an introvert, and it's not until I ask the right questions that reveal otherwise. If your best friend is an idea and your worst enemy is someone who can't get along with anyone, then this may be an indicator that you're not as introverted as you think. If possible, I would recommend spending time with more creative people, because they tend to draw out the true colors in all of us. Number 2. You're easily intimidated. If you tend to be intimidated by people with common sense and uncommon ideas, then this could be a sign that you don't have a creative brain. Don't take this lightly. This is probably the one indicator that I notice in individuals who believe that they have creative potential, but are just not sure how to tap into it. Being able to think outside of the box comes with experience, so if you long for more out of life than being an employee of the month, then it's time to get over yourself and participate in some social interactions with people who are willing to see opportunities where others see problems. Number 3. You lack confidence. A creative mind can be a confidence disaster. When you are able to analyze ideas and find ways to make them better, it may seem like no one else can see the same opportunities that you do. It is extremely important that you don't appear arrogant, though, if you want others to help you with your goals. If this is the case for you, it's best that people know what your plans are before finalizing them. Being reluctant or quiet about your intentions will make others believe that your plans aren't as good as what they think. Number 4. You dislike spontaneity. Creativity requires that you take risks in order to see possibilities that no one else has seen before. If you are uncomfortable doing this, then it is more than likely that you do not have a creative brain. By deciding what to do before others, you're probably missing out on a lot of life's possibilities. When your ideas fail, it can be extremely disappointing. But if others begin to see the potential in your dream and believe that they too can achieve their own dreams, then they'll want to support and help you along the way as well. Number 5. You are too logical. Thinking logically will only get you so far in life. It's true that many people see the world with rationale and logic, but unfortunately, this isn't the case for everyone. If you have a hard time seeing things as fluid and cannot accept any new ideas once you have already created your own beliefs, then it's very likely that this is not a quality of a creative brain. I know it may be difficult to break free from your comfort zone, but if it's happiness that you're looking for, then this is what is required. You don't want to end up with the same regrets that others have had in the past when they chose their own judgment over love and spontaneity. Number 6. You're not an optimist. Optimism is like a drug. Once you have a taste of the high that comes with seeing the world through this kind of filter, you'll want more. If you have no interest in growth and learning from others, then I would bet that this is because your creative brain does not allow for new experiences and discoveries to happen as often as other people's brains do. This can be frustrating for a creative person because they don't realize how much life can offer if they'd only open their mind to it. If possible, get out there and meet new people who are optimistic, because this type of thinking always brings out the best in all of us. Number 7. You're hard on yourself. This is not a positive indicator. I know it's hard to go through life with a positive attitude, but if you continually focus on what you're doing wrong, someone may believe that you don't have a creative brain at all. People who believe this way tend to have an extremely low self-esteem and are not able to see the value in other people or the world around them. If possible, find ways to make yourself feel better about everything that has ever happened to you in your life. This will help make your creative brain more active and available for you. Number 8. You're trying too hard. If you feel like you have to force yourself to be creative all the time, then it's probably because your brain isn't wired that way. By forcing your creative mind to function outside of its norm, it will begin to break down and malfunction. I know that many people think they have a creative mind, but they don't realize that they have lost their love for life and creativity as well. If you're one of those people who are dreaming about the day when your ideas become reality, then it's time for a new plan of attack. Start small by focusing on things that you love and can think clearly about in order to recapture your passion once again. Number 9. You're a perfectionist. A creative mind is a builder. It's not defined by having the ability to complete things perfectly, but rather it's defined by being able to make things better than they could have ever been before. If you're struggling with deadlines and other limitations, then this probably means that your creative brain doesn't have much support throughout all of your decision-making processes. If possible, take time to find out what other people are doing in similar industries, or share an idea with someone who can lend you support and insight on how their thinking works. Number 10. You struggle with confidence. Confidence is one of those things that many people take for granted throughout life. Without confidence, creative minds are unable to function to their fullest potential. If you have low self-esteem, then you will actually believe that your ideas have no value at all. You will lack passion, which is essential in order to see things in the world with a fresh perspective. If possible, stand up for yourself and share your ideas with others who are confident in order to boost your own confidence level as well. In conclusion, if you have felt like most of your life has been spent trying to make sense of a world that doesn't make sense, then it's time for a change. By following these steps, you will be able to pinpoint what is holding your creativity back and figure out ways that you can move forward with it. There is no need to feel discouraged, though, because the creative brain is the most beautiful brain in the entire world. The more support you find by sharing ideas with others, and even just letting yourself believe in your own abilities, the better off your future will be. Thank you for your time with this post. Please share this podcast with your friends, and we'd love to hear that you'll be here next time.